What's going on, everyone? In today's video, we're going to talk about all the free book pickups from my laundry room. And the point of this video is just to show you that there's literally opportunity everywhere. So a little bit of a background story here. I live in an apartment complex that's about 100 units, and we all share one laundry room. It has about, I think, like 10 washing machines in it. But for some reason, not sure really why, but this is kind of a place where people give away stuff for free. So like when people move out, they'll put small household items there. For whatever reason, people love putting books there. I occasionally put books there as well. But yeah, every day I basically walk by the laundry room and I just take a little sneak peek to see what's in there. And, a lot of you know I have a baby boy, so I have a son. I walk him around the apartment complex. I mean, like, I hold him and we go for a walk. He likes touching the little plants and just kind of checking out what's going on in nature, right? Because our apartment complex is like, it's very pretty. So anyways, the point is we always check the laundry room every day. And yeah, these are basically finds over the last 2 weeks. And these were all absolutely free. Some of them are just bread and butter flips, really fast moving items. And the one in particular is absolutely insane. Okay, so here's the first book that we got. It's called She Started It. Here it is. It's a hardcover. It actually came out in 2023. So this is kind of a newer release. So I guess someone bought this, read it already, and decided to give it away. And yeah, if we look at the keeper chart here, one thing that we'll notice is that Amazon has been selling this new, right? They're like the first person on this listing, the first seller on this listing. And recently they've kind of come down in price. Like they're selling now for $17.89. You can see some of the new prices coming down. But the sales rank of this book is absolutely amazing. It's actually below 5,000. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the sales rank right now. It looks like we get just rid of this stuff here. Sales rank today is about 4,000. So obviously this is a book that is selling very, very quick, and there's a ton of demand for this. The used buy box for this book is $16.50. So it's only about $1.20 cheaper than the actual new price. And this has such a low sales rank that this will probably move at $16. Now, one thing they may be worried about is that Amazon's price is coming down over time. So maybe to kind of get ahead of that, we might want to price it like at 15 or 14.50. But if we did price it at 15, we're looking at it'd be actually not $2.91. It'd be about $5, right? Because I have basically a prep fee here, $2.25. But this is a book that I'm holding here. I would just send it in myself. So I wouldn't charge myself $2.25. So yeah, this would be basically like a $5 book, and got it for free. All right, the next book that we got is My Friend Anne Frank. So a lot of, Diary of Anne Frank books sell really well. There's a very particular one that I've sold multiple times for over $100, but this one is hardcover. You can actually see that there's a $17.49 sticker on it. And yeah, here's the keeper chart here. You can see it's being sold new by Amazon for about $20. If we scroll down to the keeper chart, once again, you can kind of see that Amazon started a little bit higher in the beginning. They've kind of eroded in price, but it looks like potentially $20 is what they're sticking out here. But you can see how the used prices kind of fluctuated between like $14 all the way up to like $18. The buy box, there actually is no used buy box. The used buy box would be right below the new buy box. But let's go and take a look at some of the offers here. And it looks like there actually aren't any prime offers here. These are all just merchant fulfilled copies, and most of them are like basically right on par with what Amazon is at. So this is a book, again, that has a really good sales rank. So we can see that the sales rank is sub 7,000. Right now it's about 6,300. And just a tip, you can also look at that down at the product detail page. If we scroll down to the bottom, you can see it says sales rank of books is 5,818 right now. So this is a book that is moving really, really fast as well. I bet you this is a book that we could probably pretty easily sell for like $17, maybe even $18, maybe even $19, honestly. It sells so much. But I would say let's sell for 18. After fees, it's gonna be basically right around $7 or $8. Again, I have the prep fee, the $2, 25 prep fee, but again, I'm not, being charged. I'm not charging myself a prep fee for this. So $7 profit on, again, free book that we got in the laundry. Okay, so this next book, I could not believe my eyes when I saw this. I literally walked by, took a double take, because basically, in the laundry room, there's an opening and you kind of have to look into it. And I saw this there, this hefty, large book, and it caught my eye, one, because of hardcover, and also it's quite big. First thing I thought is, wow, the thing, whatever that thing is, it probably, there's a good chance that it probably holds some value. And it turns out it's a Horizon Zero Dawn. It's like a collector's edition guide. You can see collector's edition guide there, and it's a beautiful book. Now, this was, again, given away for free. And if we go over and check Keepa, one thing that you'll notice is that there's actually only one of these listed on Amazon right now in collectible condition for $150. If we scroll down to the Keepa chart, you can actually see that this most recent or last sale was at $109.99. You can see the reason why I know that is because there's only one used offer on this listing, and you can see that as soon as the sales rank dropped, that offer disappeared from the Keepa graph disappear off Amazon. So we expand the data, we see sales as low as basically $80. We see sales as high as 112, potentially even as high as 115. So this is a book that has been moving for quite a bit of money in the not too distant past, selling for about 120. And then we can see even 2020, 2021, actually a little bit higher, maybe even potentially up to 150 bucks. And here's a really important lesson with books. It's impossible for anyone to know the value of every single book just using their own knowledge, because so many things change over time. That's why Keepa is such a valuable tool, because you don't have to memorize books. Like, you don't have to be up to date with every book, and you can always look at past historical data with just literally referencing a chart, right? And so the reason why I bring this up is because if we look at the Keepa chart here, notice that Amazon was selling this for about $27 new. So think about the person who gave this book away. They probably bought it like 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, and they probably used it and found great value out of it, and they only spent $27. So their perceived value of this book was like, hey, I bought this for 27 bucks. Maybe it's worth 10 or 15 bucks. But in reality, this is a book that had such great demand that when Amazon stopped selling it, you can clearly see that it literally doubled, tripled, quadrupled in value, double, triple, quadruple the MSRP value in used condition. So this is clearly a book that, the average person would have no idea that this would climb in price so much. So it just shows you that really being able to read Keepa charts is pretty cool. Like, it definitely helps you figure out the value of books. So anyways, this is definitely the home run, because this is a book that I think pretty easily we should be able to sell for right around $100. And yeah, I think I'm gonna list it at $100. If we do list it at $100, again, we got it for $0. We'll be making about a $73, $74 profit off of a free book pickup from the laundry room. Okay, so the last two pickups I'm gonna show you that happened over the last couple weeks are these two books here. So again, these are also hardcovers, and they also have come out pretty recently. So it might be the same person who gave these books that are kind of a little bit newer, but I don't also want you all to think I'm just taking books. I also give plenty of books as well. So, when I do free book can't even talk. When I do free book pickups, a lot of times you get books that are very popular that just aren't really worth selling because they're so low on Amazon. They're $5 or $6 or $7 with the fees. Doesn't make sense. So one way that you could increase the likelihood that you could get free books is that you should give back and also give free books that people actually want. Like, some of these books, like we saw, actually have really great sales strength. So people clearly would want them. But if you also give back other books that maybe are books that are more generalized, like that the public would like, then it's a good way to kind of incentivize other people to trade in their books as well, in a sense. So here's basically these other two books here. This one, is being sold new by Amazon for about $15. The buy box is $4. However, this is from a merchant fulfilled seller because there's plus $3.99 in shipping. We go ahead and just take a look at the other offers. Let's see if there's any prime offers here on the listing. Yeah, it looks like there's actually only a couple prime offers, and they're all above Amazon's price. So they've gotten a little bit lazy on their repricing because no one's going to buy a used book for more than Amazon is selling it in new condition. So, again, another book that Amazon started out really high. They've since come down, and I would say this is a book probably we could sell for $12, $13 somewhat easily, because the sales ring of this book right now is right around 12,000. So again, 12,000 in books. This book's gonna fly up the shelf. If we sell this for about $12, we're not gonna be making a ton of money, but probably making about $2 to $3 profit. The good news, though, again, is that I love selling really low rank books that are fast moving because you get more sales. And I think it's every 200 sales, your account health rating goes up by 4 points. So if you can sell a lot of items, a lot of books, and do so quickly with little risk to your account, even if you're only making $1 or $2, it's actually probably worth it for just getting more successful sales under your belt where Amazon isn't having issues with you. Okay, and again, so here's the last book here, another hardcover. So if we look at Amazon, looks like they're selling this book for about $20 currently. Same story here. Looks like they were on listing for right around $29. They've come down in price since then, and we can see that, again, another great sales rank. It looks like the sales rank of this book is right around 30,000, which is still a really good sales rank, not nearly as low as the other ones, but still a book that sells very frequently. Basically, the lowest offer is right around like $20. So I think we can come on the listing $2 cheaper than Amazon, maybe $18.99. I think we can make $7 or $8 pretty easy with this book as well. So that's all I got for you all today. I just want to show you that there's literally opportunity everywhere. I live in a small apartment complex with 100 people, 100 units at least, and yeah, people give away free books all the time. People move all the time. That's not the only things that I've gotten from that laundry room. I've also gotten a 3D printer that I flipped on eBay for 150 bucks. I've gotten quite a few things that you probably wouldn't even believe. Like, you probably think I'm making it up, but there's opportunity everywhere. So just keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled. Anywhere you can get free books, explore that avenue. It might be something that's worth it, because, you know, just 4 or 5 books here. Again, we got really lucky with one of them, but it's going to be very profitable. I don't have to pay anything for them, and it's money in our pocket, and we can use that money to then go do some online book arbitrage. So that's all I got for you all day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.